Dear children, yesterday or last day I taught you biosphere lesson. In lesson first taught you important terms. Now detail in biosphere. Look at the page number 113. Biosphere, we already know that biosphere is a very narrow zone of life. It is barely 29 km thick and extends from 11 km below sea level to tropopause, which lies up to 18 km above sea level. All forms of life, whether plants or animals, including microorganisms, live in this sphere. Life first emerged in ocean more than 600 million years ago. It evolved from a uncellular organism called amoeba and later diversified into millions of species of plants and animals. The abundance of species found on the earth is called biodiversity. Man is the most important part of the biosphere. He has impacted the entire range of plants and animals through his activities. He has a large number of needs which he fulfills from natural resources. In distant past, he lived in perfect harmony with nature. As science developed and made scientific progress, he began interfering with nature and in the process damaged the natural environment. The issue of environmental degradation has become a serious issue today. Besides, humans, plants, and animals also are an integral part of the biosphere. There are numerous species of plants and animals. Let us study them in detail in the following section. Plant kingdom. The plant kingdom includes all the natural vegetation found on the earth. By natural vegetation, we mean all the plants that grow natural in an area without any human interference. It comprises of forest, grassland, thorny brush, shrubs and scrubs. Different kinds of natural vegetation thrive under the different natural conditions. Temperature and rainfall are the two most important factors that determine the natural vegetation of an area. For example, forests are generally found in the areas of high temperature and high rainfall. Grasses dominate the areas of moderate to low rainfall and temperature, while thorny bushes and scrubs are the dominant vegetation of hot deserts. Tundra vegetation is a typical of polar and subpolar region which have low temperature and low rainfall. Now, forest. Forests are regions where trees dominate the landscape. Apart from trees, bushes, creepers, and grasses, also grow in forests. Under different climatic, physical, and soil conditions, different types of trees grow in different types of forests. Some forests have soft oak trees, while others have hard wood trees. Some forests have deciduous trees, while others have evergreen trees. Trees may have broad leaves as well as coniferous leaves. On the basis of these characteristics, the following dominant type of forest are recognized. First, tropical evergreen forest, rainforest are tropical deciduous forests are monsoon forest in India, Mediterranean broadleaf forest. Fourth, temperate broadleaf deciduous forest. Fifth, temperate softwood or coniferous forest. Now, in detail, tropical evergreen, the trees in these forests do not shed their leaves at all during any season. They have broadleaf and hardwood, rosewood, ebony, etc. are the major species. Second, the trees in these forests shed their leaves during the dry season. Salt, sesame, teak, etc. are the major species of great economic value. Mediterranean, these forests abound in the Mediterranean region. These are evergreen forests. Fourth, the trees in these forests shed their leaves and have broad leaves and hardwood. Temperate broadleaf में. Fifth, temperate softwood are coniferous forests. The trees in these forests are conical shaped and cone bearing. Softwood trees species are commercially very valuable. The Taigars of Russia are the most expensive forest of this type. Now, grassland. Grasses are long-rooted plants that grow under the varying climatic conditions. They grow in areas of low rainfall. In grassland, besides grasses, scattered shrubs and small trees also grow. There are two main types of grassland: tropical and temperate. Tropical grassland are known by different local names such as Llanos in Venezuela, Campas in Brazil, Savanna in Africa and Australia. Temperate grasslands are found colder and drier region than the tropical grassland region. These grasses are usually shorter and less dense than those of tropical grassland. Long grasses grow only in the wetter region. These are nearly absent. Such grasslands are known as steppes in Eurasia, Parish in North America, Pampas in South America, Veld in South Africa, and Downs in Australia. Grassland support a great variety of wildlife and are economically very important as they are ideal for pastoral activities. Desert vegetation. Desert are extremely arid region. They may be either hot or cold. Hot deserts are usually located on the western margins of continent Sahara and Kalahari in Africa, and Thar in the western India are example of hot desert. The Gobi Desert in Central Asia is an tropical example of temperate desert. Deserts have a tropical vegetation consisting of thorny bushes, cacti, and patches of sparse grasses. Most of the plants are xerophatics, which are well adapted to extremely dry conditions. Tundra is a cold desert here, extremely low temperature lasts for about 7 to 8 months a year, restrict the growth of plants. During the short summer season, mosses, lichen, and small flowering plants come up. Now, next day, animal kingdom.